Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Kasha Quala from the GMS Atlanta Church, giving all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144, first fruit. Today's lesson is going to be about grudging, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and pop it off with Leviticus 19 and 18. We're going to get it out of the law, all right? And then we're going to furthermore with some, maybe a few other precepts. It says, "Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord Yahweh." Or say, "I am the Lord Yahweh." Okay, so it says let's start off a bit with "Thou shalt not avenge." That's right. Why should you not avenge? Because first off, let me see if I can find that scripture. I think it's Roman. Yeah, there we go. Romans 12 and 19. This is why you shouldn't avenge. Okay, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, "Vengeance is mine." Vengeance is in capital V, meaning who's speaking? The Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. "I will repay, saith the Lord." Okay, so avenge not yourself. You're not the one who should be seeking be paying yourself back. We don't have nothing to pay ourselves back anyway. Okay, so going back to Leviticus, that goes, you see, Romans 12, which Paul wrote, he was keeping the law when he says, "Avenge not yourself." It's the same thing Leviticus 19 and 18 say. "Thou shalt not avenge." Okay, so you're not supposed to avenge yourself. Okay, so going forward, it says, "Nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people." But first, we're going to get the word avenge. Okay, the word avenge is the quam, which means to avenge, take vengeance, revenge, avenge oneself. You're not supposed to avenge your own self, okay? That's not up to you, all right? That's not up to you to take matters into your own hands. If you avenge yourself, you have no faith. You have no patience, okay? You have a faint heart. And we all know it says in Sirach, the second chapter, "Him who is faint-hearted, who believeth not, he shall not be defended." Okay, paraphrasing. All right, so if you're trying to avenge yourself, you have a faint heart. You're lukewarm. Lukewarm, when you go into that word, it means weak. Okay, because you don't know how to suffer. Suffering means patience. Okay, the Lord is long suffering. In Genesis 1 and 26, it says, "Let us make man in the likeness." Okay, so that if it were likeness, that means the characteristics. The Lord has all attributes and characteristics. He has all personalities. Okay? So if he's long suffering and merciful, shouldn't you be too? All right? And just wait on it. Because who ultimately is going to repay us? Like it says right here. It says, Romans 12 and 19 again, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, Vengeance is mine, I will repay." Okay? That's why you have that in Thessalonians. I think it's like 1 and 6. I think it's 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Might as well just get it real quick. It says, "Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High," not with you, not with me. You know what I'm saying? Not with the apostles and elders, but with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? "Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation." Recompense means to pay back. Okay? Recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Okay? So the Most High will pay back. Okay? And it comes in a plethora of different forms. Okay? It comes in him using our vessel to conduct his work, which he's doing right now. Okay? Or physically send an angel or somewhat, down. But don't avenge yourself. Okay? So back to the law. It says Leviticus 19 and 18, "Thou shalt not avenge." So we know that means avenge yourself or pay back yourself. Nequam. Okay? "Nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people. Now, this is the point of the lesson. A grudge. The word grudge is natar, and it reads to keep guard, reserve, maintain. Exactly. You're not supposed to reserve or maintain any type of quote unquote feeling that you may have toward another person. What is that? That is it. The scriptures. I'm just gonna quote it. The scriptures say, "The effeminate shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven." Right. Holding a grudge is a very effeminate thing to do. Bitches hold grudges. That's why a bitch will bring up things that's from you've been together, you've been with her for 7 years, some shit like that, and she'll bring something up 5 years ago. Okay? That's holding a grudge. She couldn't let it go. She maintained it. She reserved it. Okay? If you holding grudges towards Akim, okay? If you holding grudges toward anybody, you have a bitch trait about you. Okay? That's some hoe ass nigga shit. If you don't go talk to that man, okay, and hash things out, the scriptures say, let not the sun go down on thy wrath. Okay? Neither, when we read the next verse, it says, neither give place to the devil. When you holding a grudge, you giving place to the devil. Okay? That's Satan. That's even the so-called white man. Because he uses Satan. Satan uses the white man as an instrument. Okay? So if you're holding a grudge, you're maintaining something and you're withholding it. Therefore, it's going to leaven up in you. A little leaven up the whole lump. Okay? So if you're maintaining something, you're holding a grudge. Get that shit out of you. Don't be a hoe ass nigga. Don't be a bitch. Okay? All right? So let's go back. Leviticus 19 and 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against thy children of thy people. Okay? Israelites. All right? Continuing. But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Would you hold a grudge against yourself? No. The scriptures say you know yourselves. Okay? Meaning what? We cut ourselves every day in our thought. We talk about, damn, fuck, I'm fucking up. I need to do this different. That's called not holding a grudge because you're telling yourself the moment you peep it, the moment you think about you fucking up, you are not holding a grudge because you're letting it be known to yourselves. That's why the scriptures say, take heed unto yourselves. Okay? Take heed unto yourselves. All right? You're not holding a grudge toward yourself. You tell yourself what it is. So why not do it the same for your neighbor? Okay? Don't hold any grudge. That is a bitch trait. All right? I am the Lord Yahweh. He told you to do this. When you see thou and I am the Lord Yahweh at the end of it, that is a commandment. Okay? So he commanded you not to avenge yourself or hold a grudge toward anybody else and love your neighbor as you love yourself. It's right here in the law. Okay? So we're going to get the consequence of holding a grudge toward an Akim. All right? This is James chapter 5, verse 9. It says, grudge not one against another. So let's get the word grudge in the Greek. Okay? Because here in GMS, we go into words. That is stenazo. All right? And it means sigh, to groan, like maintaining. When you sighing and groaning all the time, that's not a manly trait either. Men suck it up and they take it. Okay? They don't. There's a different type of groan and a sigh. Okay? We groan and sigh to Yahweh Shem Yahushai about how wicked this place is. But we're not groaning and sighing towards one another because we may not like what another brother does. If you know what I'm saying. Okay? So continuing. Because everybody got their flaws. But we ain't going to let one brother's flaw get in the way of mine or his salvation. Just because a brother may not like strawberries, you gonna grudge him. Ugh. That's a whole ass nigga trait, man. You acting like a bitch. And I'm saying it as a lack of better words, just for edification purposes. You acting like a female. Stop holding a grudge. Okay? James 5 and 9. Grudge not one, it's a lot. Grudge not one against another. Brethren, he's saying to the Akim. Okay? This is James. He's saying it to the Akim. Yo, don't be no whole ass nigga to one another, brethren. Okay? Continuing. Lest ye be condemned. Now let's get the word condemned. This is the consequence for you grudging against one another for you not keeping the law. Like it says in Leviticus 19 and 18. Alright? So let's get the word condemned. Alright? In the Greek, it's katakreno, and it means to give judgment against. To judge worthy of punishment. To condemn by one's good example to render another's wickedness the more evident and censurable. Okay? But the point of the matter, to judge worthy of punishment. And who is that punishment coming from? Who is the judgment coming from? From the ultimate judge, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's where it's coming from. Not from me. Not from him. Not from her. Not from them. But Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's who's going to give the punishment, the judgment. If you're grudging against one another, or if you're grudging against a brother, you are going to get punished for that. Okay? Because there's two scriptures right here that I'm peeping. And there's a plethora of other scriptures that tell you that you are supposed to love your brethren and you're not supposed to grudge them. You're not supposed to maintain or hold back. Okay? And you're not supposed to sigh and groan at them. You sigh and groan at the fucking white man to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's what we should be sighing and groaning to. I'm going to get a scripture real quick. Okay? You know, I just want to get this because it's a good scripture. All right? This is Job chapter 7, verse 11. It says, therefore I will refrain not my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Okay? That's sighing and crying to the Most High. There's a plethora of scriptures, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna keep it at this. There's a plethora of scriptures that show that we sigh and cry to the Most High. It talks about give him no rest. That's sighing, groaning. Okay? But we're not supposed to do that towards another brother. All right? Okay? So if you do that to another brother, you'll be condemned, which means worthy, being judged worthy of punishment. It says, behold, the judge standeth before the door. And if you groan or sigh toward a brother, and if you maintain toward a brother and avenge yourself, judgment is standing at your door, ringing the doorbell, knocking on the door, and it's gonna kick the door in, and it's gonna meet you face to face. The Lord's gonna visit you, and the scriptures talk about what are you gonna do when the Lord visits you. Not a damn thing. I'm gonna get Joel chapter 2 real quick, okay? Because when the Lord visits, there's nothing nobody can do. Joel 2 and 11, and the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great, and I'm speaking about the legions of angels, okay, which you can read about in the book of Daniel. I forgot what chapter, and also in the book of Revelations, the 5th chapter, I want to say, where it says thousands of thousands, okay. His camp is very strong, okay. It says, for he is strong that executeth his word, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can abide it? That's right. So what are you going to do when he visits you? It clearly says right here, who can abide it? Who can stand in it? Okay? Nobody, unless you are saved. All right? So don't let a petty grudge get in the way of your salvation, man. Don't be a hoe ass nigga. You know? Don't be a hoe ass nigga. I wish I could say it in the voice of Elder Ariala down in Dallas. Don't be no hoe ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga, man. Holding a grudge is being a hoe ass nigga, bro. Okay? The effeminate shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's that simple, man. All right? So if you think you have a grudge or you think one is conjuring up inside of you, go talk to the brother ASAP. Okay? Before judgment meets at your door, ASAP. Okay? So I want to give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144. This is Brother Kasha Kwala. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And until next time, I want to say shalom.